When you decided to say yes to this, can you tell me a little bit about what had you saying, yes, this is the program for me, and this is what I want?
Okay, sure. Number one, happy St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
And that's an important day. Um, Here's the thing. My life has changed dramatically over the last 6 to 8 months. My mom has moved into, not my home, but into my hometown. And from having lived somewhere for 40 some odd years. So now have the responsibility of semi caretaking. And so when I looked at the beginning of 2020, it was like, oh my God, I have to take care of this and this. And I had a list a mile long. And in the email from Carol came this email that says, Simplify Your Life 2020. And I said, well, that's for me. And I signed up and paid in full.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Now, I have to say,
Yes.
I know you, and I
Yeah.
know you're a great coach. So
Yeah.
just the language may not have been enough if I didn't know you, but knowing who you are and knowing what a great coach you are, I thought this is the right thing for me.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. I appreciate that and accept that fully, and am in deep gratitude. And besides that, you say I'm a great coach. What else did you find that was just, when you really think about it, what stood out for you that was probably some of the most valuable, one or two things that are the most valuable things you got out of this, so to speak?
Okay. Well, number one, I loved how you knocked on my door periodically with a little text saying, hey, blah, 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 where are you? Because a lot of times we get involved in other things, and it isn't that we don't want to be involved in a program we're signed up for, but stuff gets in the way, and being a caretaker, things get in the way all the time.
Yeah.
So that little touch from you was really neat. I never felt like you were overbearing. It always felt like just a quick little knock on the door, and I really appreciated it. And it usually got me to do something, get me back on track. The second thing I loved is you shared with us your cake image, and for me, it was easy, it was fun, and it was a fabulous way for me to begin to look at what my life could look like if I could follow through with this process that you have created as a cake.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I have to admit, I did have so much fun making that cake.
I bet you did.
And I'm going to just take a minute and I'm going to flip the screen and pull that right up, because right here in this interview, people might be wondering, what is she talking about? Well, here it is. So just really quickly, we're not going to go through it all, but the concept of being productive and successful is really all about the pieces of your life that ideally you want to shore up so that you can get to that highest level of you. So as you can see, we've got a health layer, an environment layer, a productivity layer, and then of course we have that accountability and continuous growth. So to know that it's not all about Carol being a taskmaster or learning a new thing, or reading a ton of books. It's really all about thinking about these things as a whole and making, I like to say, your cake work for you.
Yeah. And to me too, it was a fun way of doing it rather than you have to do this and this and this, steps and I much prefer fun. And so do you, I know. And so presenting it as a cake, it made me want more to be involved in it because it was easy and fun.
Easy and fun. And it worked.